This episode is going to be short and spicy because it's going to be a full-on rant. So let's do this. Guys, let's talk about how I have always been saying that men who, one, do not respect women, two, always have to have multiple women sleeping with, womanizing, treating women like shit, are gay. I have always said this. I've always said this, and I have been seeing it in the social media, in the media, for these past few weeks, people talking about it. If you are a man and you constantly have to have multiple women sleeping with you, especially if you're up in an age, you have multiple women sleeping with, you're still running up and down, cheating on this and that one, you can't find a soulmate, you can't settle down,
you are gay.
You are trying to hide something. It's either you try convince yourself say you like woman, or you try hide the fact that you don't like women. You don't want people to know that, oh, I'm really gay, so I have one woman, but I don't really rate them, I trash them all the time. I've always said this, and you have to have a deeper psyche, or a deeper understanding of the human psychology to understand where I'm coming from. Because I've said this to a lot of people, and people say, that don't make sense. A man have sex with one woman and him gay? That don't make sense. But you have to have a higher understanding of how the human mind works, and that's called deflecting. I just heard a man say, if he is around a man that has to be super masculine all the time, always talking about women, he fuck this and and nobody not asking no question, but him get up every day, you know, fuck that girl, like, oh, me fuck that girl, nobody not asking no question, bruh, you're hiding something. Something is wrong with you. It's either like you don't like women, or you can't find the right one, because a man is a soulmate. This woman who suspected that her husband was cheating with a woman, but to her surprise, he was actually gangbanging with men, and she said he was the most masculine, homophobic guy ever. Guys, open up your third eye. Open up your third eye. I'm always telling you, the man them we can't settle down, especially in a big age. Always a chat some woman, always a trash woman, always like have to be overly masculine, can't be vulnerable. On a light man, on a batty man. And you know what? I'm not going to even make it look like, say, I have a problem, because I do not have a problem with the LGBTQ community. I don't have a problem. I have multiple friends in this community, but I need you to live in your truth. I need you to live in your truth and leave women alone. Yeah, man, leave women alone, man. We don't want to baby germs. Have you ever seen a man get with a woman, a beautiful woman, the girl that everybody wants? She took off everything, and him just dog her out, and nobody can understand why is this man treating this woman this way. Even in friend them, in best friend them, will look at him sideways and say, you have this nice woman, you have this nice girl, why you deal with her, so why you have one bag of woman, why you cheat on her, why you do this, why you treat her like shit? Bro, your friend might be gay. Your friend might be gay. Your friend might be on the down low, hiding with this nice pretty girl, hiding the fact that he really likes men, and he is unable to treat her and value her how she should be valued and treated, because he's not attracted to her. His soulmate is really a man, and we have no problems with it. Just live in your truth. Live in your truth. We don't have no problem with it at all. I date the same sex. Well, I don't have a problem with it. You do whatever you want to do with your body, with your time, as long as you're not hurting someone else. But live in your truth, bruh. And I've always said this. And then a while ago, I listened to one clip from Jeffrey podcast where I walk and talk on it, and you know, when I take everything I walk and talk say as gospel, because so I've stored them so make up, but my ear say something and I say I agree. The man say, oh, if you do with a woman and you love your woman and she cheat on you in a ball, or if you just act like say nothing wrong, your woman left you, get up and left you for no reason, she do with the next man in a ball, him say you're a batty man. Walk and talk say you're a batty man if you do that, but say you're a batty man, but you never love her or you never attracted to her. But when I say this, I always get from men, why when time a man don't want a woman, she say him a batty man. But we not talk about the man them way, you know, they with a random girl way, you know, him like a random girl shoot her shot and him not like her, or him they with one chicken head girl and you know you not treat her good because you not really like her and I really feel type or whatever. We're not talking about them man them. We're talking about the man them. We're constantly in a good relationships with women. They will even go and marry these women. You know, you take the step and you marry her, people that think say, alright, I eat this, you're done with the life. And you still a go around and a cheat. You still a go around and a dog her. You still a go around and a do some weird shit. Maybe she's not your soulmate. Maybe you really like men. And what I noticed is that some of these men who go around and act this way with women, have you ever seen how they behave around their male friends? You ever see how them go around their male friend them? How them love them, man friend them, and them respect them, and them will go to the ends of the earth for them. But them not do it for them woman. Especially them man friend them will have money. This a man a top man in his own right. You go around a friend them will have money and you turn send out boy. You turn fallabaka. You're so infatuated with your male friends. You would do anything for them. They never do nothing wrong yet. You never have nothing bad to say about them yet. But you're a class woman. You deal with woman like shit. You don't have nothing good to say about woman. You like your friend. You're a batty man. You like your friend and just living in your truth. That's all I ask. Just live in your truth. So let's talk about it. Do you ever realize how some men will trash talk women who will say that, oh, I don't want a broke man, I don't want a man when I have no money, I want a man with have motion, I want a man with having shit together. Have you ever seen how some men will, you know, trash women who actually have the gall to say something like that? They'll say, oh, you're a gold digger and you cannot be somebody's wife and you can't build with them type of woman, yeah, because blah blah blah, this and that and that. But have you ever seen how men act around men with motion? Have you ever seen how men act around men that have money and have them shit together? You ever see how men act around them, man? There? Tell the truth. Men like men with motion and men with money and top man way more than women like them. They will big them up. They will talk about them. They will let down their guards for a man who has motion way more than a woman will. Let's talk about it. Listen, a man will really suppress his ego to be around the next man when he feel like a top man. A man will really suppress his ego and how him act as a man to be around a man that has motion, that has money. A man will just come from foreign, a man with a top man, a man with in at the place. And him have money and him a drive this and that car. A man will really suppress his ego to be around a man like that and get sent out and get boy up and not feel no way about it. And we see it all the time. We see it when the man them where they are foreign, the top man them, the big, I don't know if they're drug lords or the man them where they are foreign and make it and come to Jamaica and you know the man them was shell bar. How you have this bagger man behind them? Man we don't know them from nowhere. This bagger man does the behind them and run up and down. And for what? Just to say that they are shoulder to shoulder with this type of person. And they would be around them and this man can send them up the road, down the road, go for a girl, come for a girl, do all type of things for them and nobody else could get them for do. What them woman could get them for do. They will post this money upon them status a million times. They will take videos of this man. They will take candid photos and videos of this man and post it on their stories or their page. Bigging up this man. Something what them do with the woman for 10 years and them never do that yet. Them woman will take out them phone to take a selfie with them and them hold down them face, them hide them face or them back to the phone and say, hey girl, what you do? But this a man will have him money and him things them. You know, from nowhere, all of him name called pan all type of things. Him name called pan batty, him name called pan, you know, suck pussy. Them things the way you burn out straight. Take out him phone for do a selfie video with you. Now, him not even take out him phone. You take out your phone for do a selfie video with him. And you post it by your status, but you can't post it, woman. Something wrong with you, no? But I ask. A man will even make a man like that. Fuck him, girl. Fuck him, woman. Or fuck one of them girl them with my fuck. Just because him a top man and him have name in the street and him feel no way about it. And this is one of the reasons why I say, you know, we as women, we need to stop making men let us feel bad or feel a way about our standards and how we date. So if we say we don't want a broke man, and if we say we don't want a man when have him shit together, we don't want a man when a drive, we don't want a man when have him house, we don't have no want a man where, you know, now make no money, we need to stop letting men shame us for that, because I tell you, them man love them type of man they more than we love them. I will go for some things with them man they tell them to do more than women will go for things that these men will tell them to do. I tell you, I'm talking about these men out here literally flirting with these type of men. Them man will literally this woman for them type of man. They will push you out of the way, kick you up, stamp you over for them type of man. Would you ever see? Oh, like, I don't even want to get into this, but do you ever go to a football match and see, oh, them man would jump over people, jump over fence, run up on the stage to go hug up one of them football legend? I never seen no woman do that yet. They never seen no woman do that. Saying these men will be 41 talking about a 21-year-old is my boss. I'm a done that. Bro, you have 20 years over him. How the hell become your boss? How the hell become your done? I'm talking about you being in a certain space and these men are actually eyeing you. Side eyeing you, evil eyeing you because you stand up with a man with a top man. As women, I'm talking about men actually hating you because you're there with a man who have money. And the man has spent on you. I'm talking about a man who have money having a woman and the man's friend hates his woman because the man has spent more time with him woman than him. These men out here are fruity. They are fruity, and I just hope that we can get back to the days where men actually act like men. I'll be a weak jellyback. I'll be a weak jellyback out here. I am begging, hoping, praying for the day when we get back to the day where women don't have to be in this everlasting masculine energy and men think it's okay to be feminine. I'm tired of it, honestly. Now, what is going on? What is going on? I'm talking about men who are actually, because we have females that are groupies. I'm talking about men that are actually upset with groupies because they will come around their boss or the man who have money. They will come around him and stay around him and actually do stuff to him or for him that makes him want to spend money on them. And they could be upset about that. And they could be ignorant about that. What is going on? Anyways, I am disturbed. I'm fully disturbed. And we have to make man, we have to stop making them man shame we for the type of man they say we want, because niggas be gay out here. Niggas be gay. And I don't know, like, did we always have so much people on the down low? Like, did we always have so much men who, you know, respectfully don't want to live in their truth? Did we always have men hiding how they really feel about women? But I just feel like, you know, this day and age, I just be a man name, especially the younger men. Like, them name just a call upon that. And the men whose names are being called on that, you see how they treat women. Then they with 5, 6, 7 women, name a call upon them, and none of the women them have nothing good to say about them. Them not treat none of the women them good. None of them are no them personal woman. I don't get it. I don't get it. But, bruh, one thing about it is that my gay radar is always on 100. I be knowing. And that's why in our last episode, which is, you guys need to watch it, one of my first date question is, are you gay? Have you ever been attracted to the same sex? Because I be knowing. Sometimes I see some girl with some man and be like, that nigga is gay. That guy is gay. How should I say that? How should I say him gay? Like, I always be knowing. And like, I'm so grateful for that because, bruh, it very rough. It's rough out here in these streets. And I also know a lot of guys that are down low that are in relationships, but you know, I just be minding my business. None of the girl I'm in a relationship and I'm a friend, so you know, I just mind my little business. But bro, I be knowing. And I just want to reiterate this. I have no problems with the LGBTQ plus community. I have no problems at all with you guys. I just want men to live in their truth and stop hurting women. You know, I'm just wanting to live in on the truth. Date the sex we wanna like. Bruh. Like, we're not having no feet. We're not gonna vex with no feet. Just do what I do. We don't want to in a 10-year relationship, you know. And then in the 10th year, we're not gonna say, I'm coming out to you, I like men. Bro, you wasted 10 years of my life. What are you doing? Just living in your truth, man. Just do you. You respect you more for it. I told y'all this episode was going to be a rant. I thank you for joining me tonight again on the Exquisite Things podcast, where we talk about extremely beautiful and sometimes difficult situations in our world. in Jamaica. Thank you guys for listening tonight. Share, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Exquisite Things Podcast. Please share my link so that other people can listen to the podcast on Spotify. I want to shout out to everyone who has been, leaving comments, leaving feedbacks on the page. I read them, I publish them. I am so appreciative for them. My last episode dropped Wednesday. It's first date questions. I think you guys should really go and listen to that podcast, because it is giving really good insight on things that you need to really ask your potential partner in order to, read them out from start. In a relationship with somebody and then find out, say, them never like this, or, this is how they are. You never talk, you never bring it up. So guys, run along to listen that episode of my podcast. And thank you again. I keep saying thank you because I'm so appreciative. Thank you guys for listening. When I started this podcast, I did not know that I would have. So I have 134 listens stream, and I started this podcast in November, and I'm so appreciative of it. Yeah, when I started this podcast, I really didn't anticipate so much of you to be listening to me. Somebody said to me the other day that, Tamara, you always have an opinion on something. I always want to have something to say about something, and now you're really putting it to use. And yes, I am. So thank you. Thank you guys for listening. Come back every Wednesday at 6 p.m. I drop a new session, and I want you guys to come back. I'm trying to go on YouTube. I don't really like videoing myself talking. I don't really like it, but since some of you guys prefer the video aspect, I'm trying to do it. So yes, I'm trying to please you guys, but yeah, thank you guys. Remember to follow me on Instagram at life of a queen, life___ queen. Follow my podcast page, Exquisite Things __ podcast. And if you have anything that you want to ask me, advice, anything that you want me to talk about on my podcast, you can shoot me a WhatsApp message at 876-205-7903. Hope that's the right number because it's a new number. Or you can send me an email at exquisitethings@gmail.com. I'm signing out, guys.